You may heard of Hainan. But do you know about Haishi? You might feel unfamiliar when hearing its name, but you must have heard of its beautiful scenery. Shaka Salt Lake, Devil's Eye, the northwestern loop, half of the popular attractions are within its territory. The first drop of water from the Yangtze River also flows from here. The treasure trove of our motherland, the Kaidam Basin, almost the entire territory is located here. There's also the mysterious and unfathomable Kunlun Death Valley, and the 9-level Demon Tower from the novel. Today, let's step into the Haishi Mongolian Tibetan Autonomous Prefecture to experience the ultimate natural beauty. In the Kaidam Basin, the capital city of Haishi is Dalinga, named after its location to the west of Qinghai Lake. The well-known Galmud city is also located within the boundaries of Haishi Prefecture. Here, there is also the largest enclave in the country, Tangula Mountain Town, under the administration of Galmud city, which is even larger than Hainan Island in size. The entire area of Haishi Prefecture is almost equivalent to the combined area of the provinces of Jiangsu, Zhejiang, and Fujian. First, let's go to the northern side of Haishi Prefecture. Here lies the Hala Lake, located in the hinterland of the Qilian Mountains. It is also the second largest lake in Qinghai province, but it is relatively unknown. The average elevation here is above 4,000 meters, and the transportation is very isolated. The natural environment is quite primitive, but its beauty is no less than that of Qinghai Lake, the largest lake in Qinghai. Next, what appears before our eyes is a white expanse, well known to everyone. It is the famous Shaka Salt Lake. When the weather is clear and sunny, the water here reflects the sky, as if walking in a painting, the white clouds swirling in the sky entwine with the mirror-like water surface, blending the heavens and the earth into one. Next, we come to the Shuewei No. 1 tomb, which is known as the 9-level Demon Tower. Here, high platforms are built, and the grand scale of the tombs can still be vaguely seen. Buried in the valley as shown in the video, it contains the royal family of the ancient Tuyuhan tribe, located at the junction of the Kaidam Basin and the Kunlun Mountains. Its remote location and unique tomb structure make it appear mysterious and unfathomable. Next, we visit a pair of sister lakes not far from Dalinga. This is Lake Crook, and just a hill away is Lake Tosu. They have a distinction between saltwater and freshwater. Especially the extraterrestrial site of Lake Tosu has always been a topic of great interest. The two lakes converge in the desert and the Gobi, the scene of water and sky merging into one, combined with the million-year wind and frost-carved Gobi sandstone, forms an extremely intense contrast. During the autumn and winter seasons, when traveling to Haishi, the high-altitude climate is also quite dry. Next, we will go to the western part of Haishi Prefecture, where the landscapes are densely concentrated. Dongtai, Jinaner Lake, Wusut Waterfall, Yaden, and Shitai, Jinaner Lake. They are linked together in a chain. First, what we see is the Dongtai Jinaner Lake, known as the Maldives of the East. This place can be considered the bluest spot in Qinghai. The unique deep blue color of the salt lake may make you forget where you are. Adjacent to this lake is the Wusut Waterfall. In the water Yaden landform, which is completely different from the soft beauty we just saw. Here, it is the earliest discovered water Yaden landform in the world. Clusters of poplar forests, like galloping horses, stampede forward on the blue lake surface. And the source of the two lakes is the Nalangil River, originating from the northern foot of the Kunlun Mountains. We trace its source, crossing the vast Gobi at high altitude, climbing all the way up to the Nalangil River Valley. This is the place known as the Kunlun Death Valley, where strange and bizarre events often occur, mysterious deaths of humans and livestock, earning it the name Gate of Hell. And at the end of the valley is the intersection of Haishi Prefecture and Xinjiang, the Kumukali Desert, the world's highest desert. You may have seen sand dunes before, but you may have never seen sand dunes at an altitude of over 4,000 meters. Very few people have visited this place. Now, what we are about to see is the densely textured Gobi, called Ibo Liang, nature's marvelous workmanship, carving the geological landscape here into parallel lines like segments. If you accidentally enter here, it feels like stepping into an alien planet. The diverse shapes of Gobi Yaden are densely distributed in the Kaidam Basin. When you stand on the ridge and look into the distance, you can't help but feel a sense of vast changes. Viewing the Kaidam Basin from outer space, there is a crimson devil's eye that appears before your eyes. This is one of the must-visit places for aerial photography enthusiasts during their northwest travels. It is called Aken Spring. With a diameter of over 10 meters, it boils day and night like boiling water. The circular red sediment makes it look like an eye embedded in the earth. Next, we will go to the southern side of the Kaidam Basin. What comes into view now is the Kunlun Mountains, the ancestor of all mountains. Legend has it that the Queen Mother of the West resides here. It almost dominates half of Chinese mythology. Its status is like its towering mountain body, standing tall in the course of history. Emerging magnificently, the vast Kunlun Mountains witness the beauty of the world. Next, we come to the enclave of Haishi Prefecture. This is Tangula Mountain Town. The Yangtze River within its boundaries has its source in the root of glaciers. The Tuachuo River, the upper reaches of the Yangtze River, originates here. The mighty Yangtze River begins from here, gathering countless rivers along its way, flowing into the East China Sea. In addition, Haishi Prefecture also possesses enough salt to feed the world's population for 1,000 years, known as the famous Shaka Salt Lake. And these beautiful scenery are just the tip of the iceberg in Haishi Prefecture, the treasure trove of our motherland, the magical Kaidam Basin. This is Haishi.